ये चादर
वो बोल रही है खराब है।
उसमें व्हाइट शीट जो रखी थी वो कौन सी?
वो व्हाइट शीट ऊपर रखी हुई है बट वो सारी मुसी हुई है यार। वो सिल्क वाले आपके पास नहीं? नहीं, इट हैज टू बी सेंट्रल। अगर मैं यहाँ से वीडियो लेता हूँ ना तो आपकी पूरी वीडियो टेढ़ी बनेगी। इफ यू आर ओके विद दैट, आई एम ओके विद दैट। इट इज अ मैंडेट कि बीच से बनाए क्योंकि एज इट इज
Let me take the opportunity of extending a warm welcome to all of you in this beautiful morning and also congratulate you and extend good wishes on the CSC Diwas. We start with the inaugural session in a short while from now on being joined by our chief guest, respected Secretary Deity Shri J. Satyanarayana. He's going to be arriving in a short while from now and then we commence with the proceedings of the inaugural session. So we'd like to request all the people who are there to be kindly seated. Please keep your mobile phones on the silent mode. There are main seats which stand pretty much vacant in the third, fourth row. People who are seated behind, you can move in here, move in front. The first session as we start, the inaugural session is going to be for 1 hour 30 minutes and after that we are going to be slipping into a short tea and coffee break. For the benefit of the house, just would like to apprise you, the tea is going to be served in the basement. So you will have to take the steps down as you join us for tea. The lunch shall also be in the basement. And after the inaugural session, as we move into our other technical sessions, the first technical session is going to be in this hall. The other session is going to be on the again on the ground floor as you're going to be moving down the first steps. It's going to be there. The valedictory session as we close the day is going to be once again in this very hall. I presume you have the schedule with you. In case you do not have the agenda, you're requested to kindly collect it at the registration counter. Up during the sessions and so once again wishing you a good, healthy and a very productive CSC Diwas. Hope we are able to keep up to the vision and the mission what the scheme is aiming at as we celebrate this day.
ये है रवि और ये है मनोज, दोनों गहरे दोस्त हैं। ये है रवि के पिताजी रमाकांत और ये है मनोज के पिताजी मुरली। ये दोनों भी गहरे दोस्त हैं। जहां मनोज बिंदास और मनमौजी है, वहीं रवि संजीदा और समझदार है। रवि हर वक्त अपने भविष्य के बारे में सोचता है और समझ बूझकर खर्च करता है।
अरे बस, आज तो बस से चल।
नहीं रे, मैं तो बस पैदल ही।
क्या यार तू भी यार।
Would like to request all the people to kindly take your seats, kindly be seated. We've been joined by our chief guest, respected Secretary Deity, Shri J. Satyanarayana. A very warm welcome to you, sir. So namaskar to all of you, and once again wishing you all a very pleasant good morning. On behalf of the organizers, the Department of Electronics and Information Technology, and the Special Purpose Vehicle of CSC, it is a pleasure to extend a warm welcome to all of you on this auspicious and the momentous occasion as we celebrate the CSC Diwas, which is supported by the CSC Forum. Here we would also like to place our thanks to the knowledge partners, Bank of Baroda, the associate partners, Tata AIA, and to our supportive partners, the Bank of Baroda and NILET. In fact, our knowledge partners, the Union Bank of India. So thank you to all the stakeholders also for joining us in this fourth year of celebrations. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it is said that let your celebrations be such that they actually pave way for further celebrations. And therefore, the organizers on this day have organized this day-long seminar, which is on the theme CSC, Transforming Rural India. Please allow me a moment just to shed some light on the aim and the objective of the seminar which we have today. Now, one, it is towards creating awareness about the CSC scheme. As you all know, this has been launched under the National E-Governance Program of the Government of India, and it actually aims at creating an environment of a transparent and an efficient governance, and alongside creating an ecosystem where the government, the social enterprises, and the civil society organizations, they all work together in taking the services of the government to the doorsteps of the people, and thus empowering rural India. Second is, it is towards creating awareness about the work which is being done by the CSCs in the country and looking into the best practices. And thus it actually acts as an example for the others also to emulate, looking into the success models, the success stories which have been adopted by various CSCs. Third, today we have a huge representation by the village level entrepreneurs present with us today. And in fact, the entire success of the CSC scheme rests on the village level entrepreneurs because they are directly in contact at the grassroots level. So it is also a platform for the VLEs to share with us the concerns, the challenges which they face at the ground level, and consult here with the policymakers, and collectively we can look into finding solutions towards it. And fourth, as we have all the stakeholders present here, it invites your collective vision, your knowledge, your experience, your expertise towards further strengthening the CSC scheme. So once again, thanking all of you, all the stakeholders, and wishing you once again a very healthy and a prosperous CSC Diwas. Ladies and gentlemen, here on behalf of everyone present here, we would like to place and extend our utmost thanks to Shri J. Satyanarayana, Secretary Deity, our Honorable Chief Guest, for joining us today. As you all know, ladies and gentlemen, he's been someone who has been involved in the implementation of various e-governance projects in the country. In fact, he was involved in the computerization of the registration department of the state of Andhra Pradesh, the CART project as it was called. And then he was also the part of the SWAT e-governance team of Andhra Pradesh, also introduced the e-procurement, the e-seva, In 2003, Shri J. Satyanarayana, he formed the NISG. That's the National Institute of Smart Governance. And if you see from the period of 2003 to 2008, NISG was involved in almost all the projects, the various major initiatives towards e-governance by the Government of India. And then also the computerization of the passport department. Shri J. Satyanarayana has been a strong proponent of the public-private partnership towards the e-governance projects. He has also extended thought leadership by writing various books and articles, and he has been guiding, he has been extending the vision, how to take these services to the doorsteps of the people, being part of various forums and these public organization and forums like this. So once again, thanking him for his gracious presence here. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please join me as I invite him to grace the dais here. Thank you, sir. I would now like to invite Ms. Aruna Sundarajan, Principal Secretary and Chairman of Kudamashri Mission Government of Kerala. She has also been associated with the Akshaya project, which is actually the first illiterate project of this Government of Kerala. More, of course, about this project we are going to be letting you know. Inviting Dr. Alok Shukla, Deputy Commissioner, Election Commission of India, Government of India. Once again, as the elections are just round the corner, extending the Election Commission services on the platform of CSCs is going to be important now. Inviting Shri Anurag Jain, Joint Secretary, Department of Financial Services, Government of India. Various financial services are being extended on this platform of CSC. Inviting Ms. Sujata Chaturvedi, Deputy Director General, UIDI, Government of India, the Aadhaar project, successful and ambitious project of the Government of India. Inviting Shri Dilip Chinoy, Managing Director and CEO of the National Skill Development Corporation. Again, the skill development programs being extended on this platform. Inviting Dr. A.K. Sharma, the Managing Director of NILET. NILET, as you all know, is the HRD arm of the Department of Electronics and Information Technology. And we also have Dr. Dinesh Tyagi, the Chief Executive Officer of the CSC SPV, the CSC E-Governance Services India Limited. And as we further welcome, we would like to extend our greetings by presenting the bouquet to all our speakers of the inaugural session. Would like to request Ms. Komalpreet Kaur from the CSC team to kindly accord a floral welcome here. Kindly present the bouquets welcoming all our inaugural speakers. Welcoming first the chief guest. Okay, we go in ways welcoming all the inaugural speakers, extending our good wishes with the bouquet presentation. Thank you, Komal. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let us invite the blessings of the Almighty in our thoughts expression in our day by lighting the ceremonial lamp. Would like to request our chief guest, Shri J. Satyanarayana Ji, to kindly light the lamp marking the auspicious beginning of the celebrations of the CSC Diwas. And would also like to request all the distinguished dignitaries to kindly join in the auspicious act. And ladies and gentlemen, the lighting of the lamp, though, actually stands as customary in all our functions, but it symbolizes the sharing of knowledge. As you can see also, each wick which is being lit, it is being passed from one person to another. That represents the sharing of knowledge, and that's the importance of lighting a lamp. And alongside, as the flame of the lamp always soars high, it is wished and aimed and prayed to God that let our endeavors be such that we scale further heights, we carry on our work with integrity and honesty. Thank you, sir, and thank you to all the dignitaries. Now, as we talk about the theme, transforming rural India, it is necessary that the people of rural India, they are equal beneficiaries and equal contributors to the growing economy. And for this, it is necessary that these services reach to the doorstep. And this is where the CSCs is an important platform which is taking forward this, and ICT is an important tool and a medium towards it. The CSC scheme, this is, as you know, under the scheme, the CSC SPV is the special purpose vehicle which has been recognized by the Government of India to catalyze the services which are going to be channelized on this network and supporting the CSCs towards the same. So more on the present status and the future vision of the vehicle, may I invite the CEO of CSC SPV, Dr. Dinesh Tyagi, who has been instrumental in guiding and leading the CSC SPV since the very conceptualization of the CSC scheme in the year 2006. Inviting Dr. Tyagi for his opening remarks.
Respected Secretary Shri J. Satyanarayana, Department of Electronic and Information Technology, Ms. Arna Sundarajan, Principal Secretary, Government of Kerala, Mr. Alok Shukla, Deputy Election Commissioner, Government of India, Mr. Anurag Jain, the Joint Secretary, Department of Financial Services, Ms. Sujata Chaturvedi, from the UIDI, DDG UIDI, Mr. Chenoy, the National Skill Development Corporation CEO and Managing Director, and Mr. Sharma, the MD NILET. Distinguished panelists, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, the members from the SCA community, members from the VLE, and various service providers who were involved in the process of CSC movement. See, Common Service Center scheme, though it's called a scheme and a program, but all of us who are associated with the Common Service scheme, we call it basically a movement to empower communities in rural India. And that is how we are all associated, and we are all working towards that goal. How do an ICT enabled framework of front-end delivery, is it meant only to deliver services, or is meant with a larger purpose of doing something different as a change agent in enabling communities to get empowered to get what they perceive to be either from the government or from non-government agencies. This is the fourth year of CSC Diwas celebration. Today is the foundation day in the sense that we were in 2009, the CSC Governance Services Limited on 16 July was incorporated, and that is why annually we celebrate the CSC Diwas. The CSCs in the journey which so far has undergone significant changes in the sense of perception, the association, interrelationship, and the movement. But today I think we are at a threshold in the sense that there is a general acceptance across the country among all, either political level or at the administrative level, in considering that the front end to deliver services in rural India need to be managed by a private entrepreneur. That's a basic principle which has been accepted. And that once that is accepted, we have of course some examples of the state where there is a complete ownership of the CSC. There are two states which I would like to name. One is the Rajasthan state and the Jharkhand state. But the state government actually mandated through a cabinet decision that the only front end in the rural India which is to be used for purpose of delivery of services by various government departments will be the common service center. What they've done is they actually stopped the replication effort being done by various government departments like Panchayat or RTI or some other departments which were trying to set up parallel institutional framework for delivery of services. See, the ownership is complete, and also the CSC movement as such, CSC